Imagine soaring at the edge of space, 25 kilometers above the Earth, where the air is too thin to breathe, and the temperature is colder than Antarctica. You're not an astronaut, but you're wearing a suit nearly identical to one. Your mission? Fly one of the most elusive spy planes in history, dodging enemy air defenses while gathering intelligence at altitudes no missile can reach. But here's the real question. Why is this relic of the Cold War still in active service when cutting-edge drones like the RQ-4 Global Hawk exist? Shouldn't AI have taken over by now? In today's video, we're diving deep into the legendary Lockheed U-2, the high-altitude reconnaissance aircraft that refuses to retire. We'll explore its cutting-edge technology, its unmatched intelligence-gathering capabilities, and why even the most advanced UAVs still can't fully replace it. Let's get started. The Lockheed U-2 Dragon Lady is a high-altitude, long-endurance reconnaissance aircraft designed for strategic intelligence gathering. Initially developed during the Cold War, the aircraft remains operational due to its unparalleled surveillance capabilities. The aircraft has a wingspan of approximately 31 meters, 103 feet, and weighs about 7.2 tons. Its maximum speed is 797 kilometers per hour, 495 miles per hour, and it can reach an altitude of 27,000 meters, 88,500 feet. The U-2 is capable of sustained flight at altitudes exceeding 25,000 meters for up to 12 hours. Its maiden flight took place in 1955, and remarkably, it has remained in active service for over 60 years. Over the decades, numerous upgrades have been introduced, with the latest U-2S variant currently in operation, maintaining a fleet of approximately 31 aircraft. Operated exclusively by the United States Air Force, the U-2 is often considered one of the most challenging aircraft to fly due to its unique design. Its ultra-high aspect ratio wings, optimized for extreme altitude operations, create significant difficulties during landing. The U-2 features an ultra-high aspect ratio wing spanning 31 meters, 103 feet, optimized for extreme altitude operations above 25,000 meters, 82,000 feet, where the air is thin. This design enhances lift efficiency but creates a significant challenge during landing. The aircraft experiences a ground effect phenomenon, where excess lift prevents a smooth touchdown. To mitigate weight and complexity, the main landing gear consists of only two wheels located at the front and rear of the fuselage. The outrigger wheels attached to the wings detach upon takeoff, requiring ground crew intervention for reinstallation after landing. Pilots must maintain perfect lateral balance to prevent the long, fragile wings from contacting the ground prematurely, a maneuver made even more difficult due to the cockpit's limited forward visibility. Consequently, chase vehicles accompany the U-2 during landing to provide real-time guidance via radio communications. At the final stage of landing, one of the U-2's wings scrapes against the ground as the aircraft comes to a complete stop. To prepare the aircraft for movement again, maintenance crew members, along with a vehicle equipped with landing wheels, manually position themselves on one of the wings to lower it close to the ground and attach the wheels. Due to the confined cockpit space and the requirement to wear a bulky pressure suit, there is hardly any extra room inside the aircraft. The space is so limited that pilots often have to stick aeronautical charts onto the upper canopy for reference. The reconnaissance equipment, including cameras and radar, is installed in the aircraft's nose and the space behind the cockpit. Previously, the U-2 relied on film-based cameras, such as the Type A system, which stored over 1,000 meters of film and could photograph a 560-kilometer radius from 24,000 meters altitude. The Type B camera, operating at 19,500 meters, could photograph a range of up to 3,500 kilometers with a width of 200 kilometers. Today, the aircraft has transitioned to high-resolution digital CCD cameras, allowing for enhanced imagery and rapid data relay. The U-2's intelligence, surveillance and reconnaissance (ISR) capabilities remain superior to many modern UAVs due to its modular payload architecture and ability to carry advanced sensor suites. The aircraft houses its reconnaissance equipment in both the nose section and the aft fuselage, including electro-optical infrared (EO/IR) sensors for real-time imaging, synthetic aperture radar (SAR) for high-resolution ground mapping, signals intelligence (SIGINT) payloads to intercept electronic communications, senior span senior spur SATCOM systems for real-time data transmission. Some U-2s are also equipped with a satellite communication pod known as senior span, allowing real-time transmission of collected data. One of the most advanced military drones in the world, the RQ-4 Global Hawk, is already operational within the US Air Force. However, why does the U-2 remain in active service? There are two main reasons. One, superior intelligence gathering capabilities. Unlike UAVs, which are limited by pre-programmed flight paths and sensor payload constraints, the U-2's manned operation allows for on-the-fly mission adjustments and higher payload flexibility. The Global Hawk is optimized for broad-area surveillance, but the U-2 excels in real-time tactical intelligence collection, particularly in contested airspace where dynamic mission adaptation is crucial. Cost and operational viability. The Global Hawk Block 30 and Block 40 variants, designed to match the U-2's intelligence-gathering capabilities, are prohibitively expensive. Each system costs approximately $140 million, 14 billion yen. Furthermore, the cost per flight hour for a Global Hawk is nearly 3 times higher than that of the U-2, making large-scale deployment financially challenging. The U-2 also boasts higher survivability in contested environments, as UAVs are more susceptible to jamming, cyber warfare, and enemy air defense systems. Due to these advantages, the US Air Force has extended the U-2's operational life until at least 2050, ensuring its continued role in high-altitude intelligence gathering, strategic reconnaissance, and real-time mission support. For over 60 years, the U-2 Dragon Lady has outlasted every generation of spy planes. Even today, no drone, not even the most advanced UAVs, has fully taken its place. But how much longer can it hold on? With AI-driven reconnaissance systems evolving rapidly, will the U-2 finally be retired by 2050? Or will human pilots continue to prove that some missions can never be entrusted to machines? What's your take? Are we heading toward an era where AI and drones dominate military intelligence, or will the need for human pilots in high-altitude surveillance always remain? What do you think? Is the U-2 truly irreplaceable, or will AI-driven aircraft finally take over the skies? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more military tech insights.